Hi everyone, I am PyroFalkon and I am playing The Sims 3 Supernatural, and welcome to episode 1 of PyroFalkon's Sims 3 Socialism Challenge. I named it the Socialism Challenge because calling it the Communism Challenge was probably a little too offensive. So, you can see I've got 8 Sims here, and you may be wondering what we're doing, and I will get into that right now as I build the first house, and you will see what exactly is going on. I want to preface this with two quick comments. First, I'm still not 100%, so if I start randomly coughing to the mic, I pre-apologize for that. And second, you may notice my ground texture is really crappy. Because I'm running fraps, I'm having to do some experimenting with, excuse me, texture qualities, so I think the graphics are going to look a little bad until I know exactly what we're dealing with. Okay, so, like I said, this is the Sims 3 Socialism Challenge, and in this challenge, I'm playing this challenge because the game, I'm pretty good at The Sims, obviously, if you know who I am, and, playing it vanilla just doesn't do much for me anymore. So I decided to make this challenge because I'd been craving some sort of Sims what am I doing? I've been craving some sort of Sims challenge, and, I was actually inspired by a quote that I had thought of from Karl Marx. The whole tenet of communism was, oh my god, I can't believe I've already forgotten it. Oh, from each according to his ability, to each according to his need. So the overall goal of this challenge is to get to the top of every one of the conventional jobs as fast as possible. And I say conventional because that means not professions, nothing really weird, just well, I've got all 12 listed, and I'll mention that soon. But anyway, point is, we're going to go through all 12 as fast as possible using these 8 unrelated Sims. And I'll lay down the additional rules once I finish building these little offshoot rooms here. I actually wrote it all down in my notepad, which I'm glad I did because otherwise I would have totally forgotten what I was doing. You'll see my house is a little symmetrical. This is actually intentional. Okay, let's see. So the rules of this is we have 8 unrelated Sims, 4 of each gender. Gender doesn't really matter. You can see we've got 4 women, 4 men. Because they're unrelated, well, even if they were related, it wouldn't matter what their genders were. But they're all young adults. I have aging off because this is a time-based game, a time-based challenge. And rather than doing a time of, actual time, like hours and minutes, we're going to be counting sim days. So this day is day number 1. This is move-in day. And beyond that, we'll figure out, man, that would be ugly for a front door. You will see, by the way, as I play this, I have some really, really crappy taste in clothing and architecture and everything. That was always my weakness. I have no sense of style. You guys can help me with that if you see something really horrendous. I feel like I'm probably already doing something really bad the way I've got the windows set up. So yeah, okay, these little rooms are their private bedrooms, and these will be the only rooms that the Sims have to themselves. And even then, the private rooms must have identical beds. I'm calling it the Socialism Challenge because, like Karl Marx's quote says, to each their need. So everybody has to share everything. That includes that items have to be either shared among everybody or deleted. So for example, in a lot of careers, you'll earn a vehicle about halfway through the career once you hit level 5. Well, here, for this challenge, if any of the Sims get a vehicle, it immediately gets sold. No one gets vehicles. It doesn't matter if you're the all-star doctor or captain hero or just a mystic fortune teller. It doesn't matter. You will not. Wow, I'm already regretting how I'm setting this house up. You simply will not keep everything. It's that simple. Okay, so we moved in all 8 Sims at once. I just realized I made the bedrooms too small. There is no way that I can fit a bed in there. Oh my god. What was I saying? I've already lost it. Let's see if we can still do that one wall tool. I've never used the wall tool before. The wall stretchy tool. Is it shift? What is it? I can't remember. We have to do this whole thing by hand. Oh, there we go. Go yoink. And yoink. Whoops. Too far. There we go. Damn it. There. All right. Yeah. So, anyway. Now, I also have everybody on high free will, and they have random traits, and the random traits is important. I wrestled with myself about whether I should do random traits or predetermined traits or no traits. And if this was some sort of, like, gaming competition for money, then I would probably use predetermined traits or something like that. But, you know, I think it would be kind of boring to watch if nobody had any traits or anything like that. So I decided, you know, it's not so bad to have some traits. So the family has traits, but they're random traits, and I did make 2 exceptions. I rolled everybody's traits only once, but if it came up as workaholic or ambitious, I did a reroll, because those 2 directly affect your job performance, and that would screw up, you know, the whole point of the challenge. So, now when I did roll it, I don't know how interesting this is going to be, because I have a lot of evil Sims in this family, and not a whole lot of, oh god, that's where the cost is going to come from. I have a lot of evil Sims, and I have very few Sims that will actually increase speed with any job skills. So I think this will be kind of interesting. So as you can see, everyone is getting their own bed, but it's an identical bed. I'm probably spending too much money. And I can already feel those of you who actually have taste in decor and such, that you're probably like having some aneurysms as you're watching me decorate this thing. Oh yeah, I was going to mention my Easter egg. You may remember Rachel from some of my previous Let's Plays, mostly as a background voice, but anyway, for this challenge, I actually had her dress 2 of my Sims, 2 of the 8. I'm not going to say which 2, and I'm curious if you guys will be able to tell. It's probably the better dressed one, since, again, I have no style. So, at the end of the whole series, no matter how long this takes, I'll reveal which 2 were dressed by Rachel. But see if you can guess in the comments or whatever. Yeah, so that might be fun or something. All right. Did I not do the feet? There we go. All right, so let me look at my thing here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so everybody has also random astrological signs and random food, and that's important because it would be all too easy to say, give everybody the same favorite music and everybody the same favorite food, and then you would be able to very easily get them in very good moods when they go to work. And again, that would affect how fast they get promoted, which in turn affects, you know, how fast you complete the challenge. So I wanted a little bit of randomness, but, you know, nothing crazy, which I believe I have achieved. And I'm going to have to probably downgrade those beds, aren't I? Oh, man. I was hoping I would be able to make a better house, but I guess I can't on this budget. I had all 8 Sims move in together as one family, because if I merged the houses, if I just made like 8 single Sims, moved them all in together, I would have a starting budget of something like $90,000. And, you know, again, what's the fun in that? Need a little bit of a challenge. So, All right, let's see. We're going to make this the study. Okay, we'll do it that way. These are going to be the bathrooms. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't start with 2 bathrooms. Maybe I should start with 4. But I can't really fit. All right. Hold on. Have patience. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I'm going to think about doing. When we actually start, if I'm going to do any major architecture project, like any big remodel of the house, I'm considering fast forwarding through that part of it. That way you guys don't get bored with watching this, because, you know, like if I'm just going to buy one object, then I'm going to just go ahead and do that and then keep going. But it depends. If you guys want to see every second of what I'm doing, just let me know and I will be happy to do that. Now the first few days are going to be, man, this is going to be rough, man. Sorry, I'm like thinking how I want to do this. Okay, let's move that there and that there. I have a feeling that's going to bite me in the butt. I really do. That looks so much better in my head when I was planning it. Okay, let's make this a hallway. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that works. And then we'll put... Oh man, I'm running out of cash in a hurry. Alright. Undo, undo, undo. And undo. Let's make them 3 by 3. That'll be just large enough for a bathroom. There we go. Oh, man. Alright, we're going to downgrade the fridge. Normally when I build my houses, I have to like go with the most or the cheapest option and then upgrade. And so this time I'm going the opposite route. I went expensive and now I'm having to downgrade. Alright, bathroom. We need 4 toilets. I guess 3 by 2 was too big, wasn't it? I could actually save some money by shrinking the walls in 1 notch. In. There we go. Saves me $280 total. Alright. So, what I like about this challenge is that what it comes down to is 3 definitive things that give you your score. You have to have good efficiency with building, so you know that's why I'm trying to build this a certain way. I can already feel that this is going to be bad because the bathrooms aren't centrally located, while the bedrooms are, which seems kind of silly, but you know we'll deal with that. But anyway, so the first part is you know, the efficiency of your compound. The second part is how good you are of a Sims player, because obviously if you suck, you're not going to get very far. And the third part is a little bit of luck, which is why we brought in random traits and so forth. Now, speaking of random traits, the way I have this set is I will play the hand I'm dealt. There is no set order for the jobs. So if one of my Sims has a lifetime wish in, for example, if he wants to be a pro athlete, then fine. We'll let him join the pro athlete career track. So you play the hand you're dealt. That's where the luck comes in. But really, I mean, even if you get really lucky with traits, if you're a bad player, you know, you're not going to really get very far, or at least not very fast. This is the ugliest house I have ever designed in my life. Yeah, this is bad. This is really ugly. I'm almost ashamed of myself for this one. Okay. No, we need the... Uh-oh. Don't glitch on me. Go away. Okay, one bookshelf. Yeah, let's keep one bookshelf for now. Yeah, because we still have to spend money on the alarms. So no one steals our modest crap. And I don't have wallpaper. But if there are any rules I'm forgetting, I'm going to run them down real quick before we close out this episode. Oh yeah, I'm going to try to make the episodes about 20 minutes in length, except for this first episode. Normally I like doing 15 minutes, but The Sims is one of those games where you just really don't get a lot accomplished in only 15 minutes. So I figure, 20 minutes is an okay enough episode length. And I'll only post one episode per day. That way you guys can keep up. And if you miss a day, it won't take you very long to get back to it. You'll be able to see how many episodes I work ahead just by seeing how many episodes are in the playlist. Everything that is unreleased will be marked as a private video. Simple as that. Let's see. I am still missing wallpaper. I've got carpet everywhere, but no lights and no wallpaper. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to downgrade the beds. But yeah, so like even if one sim has some really huge promotion and gets tons of money, it's too bad. He still gets the crap stuff, until, like for beds, unless everybody gets an upgrade, nobody gets an upgrade. Now, I'm planning on this being an entire compound. Like, we'll have the sleeping quarters, we'll have the dining quarters, we'll have the common area for working out or studying. I have big plans for this house, but of course we're going to have to get the money and get there first. Now, by doing this challenge, if everyone doesn't suck, then we're going to wind up having a lot of money in a hurry. Just the first few days are going to be a little rough. And, that makes for a good challenge too. Yeah, whatever. I don't particularly care. I've already humiliated myself in front of you. It doesn't really matter what style of wallpaper I have. It's going to be awful. All right. Now, one of my friends who should be watching this, her name's Lena. She has an impeccable sense of style. And will, hopefully help me out here. Are those? I can't even tell if those are... Oh, yeah, I guess they are covered. It's hard to tell. All right. Let's, yeah, cinder blocks. That tells you you're in communist land. You're basically in a little prison. I think I mentioned this. Everybody is on high free will, so you'll get to see everybody react to each other and socialize and all that, which is the point. I didn't want them to be... That looks awful. That looks slightly less awful. Where's the... There it is. That's the one I wanted. Shrink it a little bit. Change the texture to something bluish. Yeah, that doesn't look tacky at all. But if Lena was playing along with me, or if she does this challenge, you'll actually see some nice style. And maybe I need to get Rachel over here some more to help me stylize my house. Because this looks really bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, ceiling lights. Alright, so we're going to switch to night mode so I can see how the place will look lit up. Now, it's very important to try to get their moods good. I mean, that's one of the biggest parts of getting promoted. So I need to make sure, or I need to try to upgrade the house as quickly as I can. Is that symmetrical? I think it is. I have to upgrade the house as quickly as I can so their moods can be good. That'll lead to faster promotions. But we will see how fast exactly that goes. Okay, that doesn't look horrifying. Alright, switch back to day mode. I think I've got everything. I've got 2,000 spare dollars. I'm going to use that to upgrade the fridge and the oven. Wow, this episode's pushing 20 minutes. I didn't even plan on that happening. I thought this would take me a lot less time. Okay. Whoops, that would be way too much. Let's do that one. And that one. Now I've got 1,400 spare cash. That'll be good for buying any level 1 books in addition to cooking logic and whatever. All right, so there's our starter house. It's a piece of crap, and we will work on that. You'll see the Sims socialize soon. And while we sit here on a still screen like idiots, I'm going to read off the rest of the rules in case I forgot something. Okay, so just to recap, we have 8 unrelated Sims. All of them are young adults, and aging is off. We have random favorites and astrological signs for all of them, as well as random traits, except workaholic and ambitious are banned. And I picked the top left lifetime wish, whatever it was, no matter how inconvenient. All right, so here are the game settings. Oh yeah, I needed to read this crap too. Okay, here are the game settings. Aging is off, story progression is on, and all related story settings and races are enabled, which means vampires, zombies, werewolves, all of that crap is in this game. I've opted out of celebrity points for the current family because if we have celebs, then they're going to get free items. No charity at all. They must earn what they earn. They can't get charity. They have high free will, but opportunities are suppressed. And I do have the moon on, and it's on a 10-day cycle. That means zombies will appear, but hopefully not in too great of numbers. Okay. All Sims have moved in together. The lot is unrestricted, but they cannot move. Death is permanent. If I lose any of these Sims, I just have to go at it with 7. Or however many. Nobody has kids. Even if there's a death, there will be no adoption or procreation. Just straight up, these are the 8 that we have to deal with. Let's see. I read all of those rules. Okay, I'm going to record every second of gameplay. Again, I'll probably skip through any long architectural changes. But if you guys actually want to see all that, just let me know in the comments, and I'll just go ahead and let it go. Branches are unrestricted. So in the conventional jobs that have branches like the police, I'll pick a branch at random. I'll probably do a coin flip, and I'm only picking 1 branch per career. So all we care about is getting to the level 10 of every career track. All right, now there are 12 career tracks, which means once 4 Sims hit the top, then they're going to have to instantly quit their jobs and move on to another one. So that's where we will, but by the time we get there, we'll probably have tons of money. They'll be skilled, and it won't be so bad. All right, so those are the rules. You've seen the starter house. The 8 Sims are there. I'll introduce them in the next episode. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is going to be a trip. Stay tuned. Day 1 starts next.